I mean, it's real tempting to try and bring the super sniper into a Mother Gunship fight. Yeah, let's go for the Mother Gunship. Let's do some interesting things. Do any of these give money? The answer is no. All right, let's just do this one. You don't have friends. Neither do I. You can still play. You can still play the game. And honestly, it's just about as fun solo. Okay, let's grab energy fireworks. Energy fireworks. Do we want to go triangle chain gun, triangle chain gun? I'm going to try and bring some, like, weird subprime guns along. Just see what happens. Let's see. Okay. Energy fireworks, energy fireworks. And then... triangle chain gun, triangle chain gun. There we go. Okay. That should be a decent amount of DACA. Yeah, let's see if we can take out the Mother Gunship once or twice tonight. I'd love to become rank 3 or 4 or something like that. Right. I don't just one-shot enemies anymore. Gonna have to come to terms with that bit. Okay, well, it's fine. I do a decent amount of damage regardless. I think these guys used to do friendly fire to each other. I kind of miss that, but it was also really, really, really freaking strong, so I kind of totally... My money! Don't even care if I'm getting hit. I want my money! Okay, and we're back up to full health. That is the one thing about playing on an easier difficulty. It's a little bit more, generous. Like, it really does feel like they give you a lot more, now in this new patch. Like, I liked the game when it first came out, but I like this. This is so much better. Okay, so we've got... I don't think we got any money lying around. Let's grab what we can. I've already got 2 extra jumps. Let's see. That laugh after he killed the boss. I have weird... I laugh really strangely. I've had a lot of people complain about it over the years. And a number of people that think it's really funny, and I've just kind of come to terms with the fact that I've got a wacky laugh. It's not a good laugh comparatively. I don't know how Shell can put up with it. But you know, I'm like 3 steps away from just going full Joker. I guess I could do that. Just replace Mark Hamill. I'd be fine with that. Alright, we want to go up. My other problem with my laugh is I end up being a little bit breathless. I don't know. I have terrible breath control to begin with. Small nose. Kind of bad lungs. There's a period of time in college where I thought I had asthma. I actually still have no... Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that was take no damage for 40 seconds, and I immediately just flew right into this. Whatever, I've got plenty of money. I probably should have gone into a dice room now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I thought I had asthma for a while, and I actually have no idea what I had. Because effectively it was like... This would have been a tough room to take no damage in. Gnats suck. Yeah, I have no idea what the actual problem with me was, but effectively I couldn't breathe well. And so, like, I would breathe in and it would feel like I'm only breathing, you know, half as much as I need. And it always sucked. And I tried getting an inhaler. I tried, doing a couple of different things. Nothing. Eventually, I just moved away and it went away. I wonder if it was probably just bad ventilation or something. But yeah, I've always felt like I've had kind of bad breath control and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, another triangle chain gun. It's not as good as a golden one, but I'll take it. We've got a lot of money here. Okay, when in doubt, acquire long. Okay, let's strap long onto this one. Oh, this is the purple one. Okay, there we go. Then I'm just gonna put the blazing repeater on these. Okay. Whoop, whoop. And then I'm gonna put my brace back on. I'm alternating between taking it off and not having it on, or taking it off and having it on. I don't know. I probably should get a really, like, nice hard brace at some point, but I haven't found a new good one. Shell used my previous one, and it's kind of deteriorated it over, you know, like a year's worth of use. Okay. Ow. Oh, fire. Right off the bat. Shoot. Okay, I do a bunch of damage. Just gotta make sure I don't take too much in the process. Whoa, that's a lot of bomb bots. That's a lot of bad. We're good, though. Spread the love. Okay, how did I not get hit in all of that? I have no idea. I'm a magical gun wizard. Ow. Small amounts of damage. I really do kind of miss how much, how many drops these bomb bots used to give. They used to be generous. And we're done. Oh, nope, we're not done. More health! Thank you. I do appreciate that the healing towers are a consistent source of health in this game. As kind of like, you know, something predictable and easy to work with. There we go, extra jumps. We got anything else here? Oh, I was actually just shooting at the next secret. Perfect. See, what if this game had modded parts? I would love that to death. They did say they wanted to have open the game up to modding. I'm fairly certain once this game hits 1.0, they'll have the modding package done. And if they don't, then that's a dumb decision because, like, any game worth its salt should at least be baseline moddable. Just in case. You know, there's games that, like, have it built in, and it really keeps the community going for, like, a lot longer. Like, what's a good example? I mean, easy example would be, like, Don't Starve Together. And Don't Starve in general. I don't think it launched with mod support. But... like, I don't think Don't Starve launched with mod support. But they shoehorned it in there quick. When they realized, like, yeah, people actually are going to be playing this game a lot, and we've got a lot of modders. Instead of, like, you know, forcing our modders to, like, jump through some crazy hoops. Just to be able to, you know, instead of forcing them to jump through crazy hoops to actually expand our game, let's commit to making it work. And they did, and it actually worked out fairly well for them. There's a lot of mods for Don't Starve. Works great. Same thing with, like, RimWorld, which I think hits 1.0 tomorrow. I'll probably play it. I gotta sit down and figure out exactly what's come out. Doom 2 has an amazing mod community, which sounds insane to me, considering how old Doom is. Any Fallout game in Skyrim? Sort of yes, sort of no. I foresee that changing in not a good way. I don't know how many of you guys are following Fallout 76, but they don't want native, they don't want modding, or they're not going to support modding for like a year? Which doesn't make any sense to me. At all. Oh, I'm out of money. Load balancer. Hey, that's actually kind of helpful. We did pick up a laser, but I think I'm just going to strap the load balancer to it and we'll just go. Interesting, it's not quite balanced. But yeah, Skyrim's only relevant because of modding. Yeah, and like, I'm waiting for the day where Bethesda truly, like, alienates their entire mod audience, and their games, I'm not gonna say dry up exactly, because, like, I don't want Bethesda to do this. I just, like, it feels like we're gonna hit that point. Whoa, I should not be anywhere near any of this. I should not be in there. Let's see. But, like, it feels like we're inching closer and closer to the point where Bethesda, tries too hard to milk, you know, milk their products for all they're worth. And, you know, the modders go away. They find a different game. It wouldn't even take much, honestly. Like, straight up, I love Bethesda not because of their games, but because of the platforms that they create for mods. And, like, all it takes is somebody to make effectively... Well, all it would have taken, I guess, in the previous, like, round of Bethesda games would be to, if somebody had made a better Fallout 4 than Fallout 4. With full modding and easy modding and stuff like that. And, like, I don't know if you guys heard this, but Microsoft picked up Obsidian, and it's unlikely that Microsoft will push them to make another Fallout New Vegas. And I don't know if Obsidian ever would, but if Obsidian did sit down and say, yeah, let's make a really good, you know, Fallout equivalent. You know, Bethesda's floundering a little bit with Fallout 76, or, you know, the paid modding thing is driving people nuts. Let's capitalize on this, edge into the market real quick, beat them at their own game, and take everything. And I bet they could do it, actually. I bet they wouldn't, I bet it wouldn't take too much effort. Of course, it requires the studio to take a big risk and actually, you know, try and edge into a market that's technically already saturated. But, like, there's only been a couple of, you know, good, I guess, Skyrim sandbox RPGs? Sandbox RPGs, I think, is the proper term. There have only been a couple of good ones lately. And, yeah, most of them have been Bethesda, or, like, Elex? There's been a lot of other really good ones, but less on the sandboxy and more on, like, the linear experience. I know there's, like, Red Dead Redemption 2, which comes out in, like, a week. But I'm probably gonna stay away from that from, like, you know, from a moral standpoint. I'm not terribly comfortable playing that game. Bethesda isn't EA yet. Yeah. The interesting thing is Bethesda is very good to... It's fairly good to some of its, it's, like, constituent, some of its, like, can't say words. It's constituents? No, it's sub-studios. You know, they're really good about Arcane Studios and kind of letting them do whatever they want, sort of?
Victory.
Like, Prey was a fantastic game, though it should never have been named Prey. But the problem is Bethesda also was completely awful to the, Prey to the Gods people. For, I mean, obvious reasons, yeah. But, I don't know. Pisses me off a little bit that any studio can throw around it, you know, its financial clout like that. That's the energy stream. Heavy energy stream? Yeah, let's try this. Let's just commit to dumb. Actually, let's just get 3 energy streams, see what happens. And then a laser. We do also have a gravity generator. I don't know. Oh, no. I know what I'm gonna do here. So we want to get the 3 triangle and 2 long. Okay, there we go. That should be fine. Anyway, what about Red Dead Redemption 2? Why am I staying away from that one? For moral reasons. Crunch time. I don't know how many of you guys follow studios and stuff, but recently it came out that, that I think it was some, like, high-ups at Gearbox or 2K or whatever the studio is that's actually working on Red Dead Redemption 2. They were bragging about spending 100 hours working. And this is not an uncommon thing inside 2K games to effectively force their workers to work for hundreds of, 100 hours a week. Usually, more than 60 and less than 100. Holy butts, this is going to be kind of interesting. But yeah, so it's not uncommon for that to happen at 2K. Ow, I really gotta not send my face into those. I am going to have to try using this gun in some other setting, because I bet it'll be amazing. Yeah, nothing has changed since EA Life. It has for some studios. I think a lot of it really depends on the studio that you work for. Like, there's studios like Insomniac, which I have yet to hear of any, like, horror show, any kind of horror show management from Insomniac. It seems like everybody that works at Insomniac legitimately wants to be there and enjoys it. Nope, that does not actually push me up, but it doesn't look like there's... Oh, there's a bit of an upper area. There we go. Got any other secrets around here? Gonna be hard to get to them, considering. I think Sony Santa Monica, I think was better. I think people were happier. It's hard to tell. I'd love to actually see, like, I'd love to see, more just happy stories of developers, putting their nose to the grindstone when they want to, but, like, not feeling the pressure to do so. So it's like, yeah, okay, cool, I've developed this really fun thing. I'm gonna pull an extra 20 hours this week because I really want to, I really believe in it. But then, getting compensated accordingly as opposed to being fired after the fact. I think that's the thing that always bugs me about these is, like, for all of the hours that these people put in, they're generally not paid overtime. They're paid, like, a shitty salary. And, you're paid, like, an awful salary, and you're usually let go after the game's over, because the studio, doesn't want to hold on to a couple hundred people waiting for the next game. DLC has kind of abated that issue at the very least. It'll keep people around to work on the DLC. But still. I want to see more Fallout Skyrim-style games, not to see Bethesda die, but because you want to see more of them. That is true. I'm a little vindictive. I just, like, I'm not even... I don't even want to be vindictive against Bethesda or anything like that. I legitimately like their games. Woo! Jet engine module. Hell yeah. I don't think I really need any of these. But I'm glad to buy anything with gold. Because jet engine is... yeah, it's not going to be worth it here. There's a pulse box. There's an anti-gravity generator. Okay, screw it. Let's mess with this a little bit. Let's do gravity and anti-gravity. Straight and narrow. Works for me. Okay, and I think we were going this direction. But no, I would love to see more Skyrim-style games with actual proper multi-support. Holy butts, that's what Stump said. That's what Stump says. Really? Huh. I think a lot of it is because, so I've been trying really hard to stop swearing so much lately. Shell doesn't like it too much, and there's been some fairly conclusive studies done on YouTube saying that advertisers pay less money if you swear. And so I've been making an honest attempt to stop swearing as much. So you guys are going to start hearing a bunch of, like, discount, you know, alternate swears for a while. And holy butts is an easy one. You know, it's like, yeah, I guess it's sort of a swear. It's sort of vulgar. But, like, whatever. You know, most people aren't going to, like, hear that and be like, oh, you know, protect Jimmy's ears, he can't hear it. You know, like, that's unlikely to happen. Grab the health, thank you very much. Let's see, can I? Oh god, this thing's big. Really? Wow, that is huge. I look up Shakespearean swearing. I'm just gonna say insane and stupid things, I think. Shakespearean swearing is kind of interesting. Yeah, challenge yourself to curse without cussing. Well, I mean, holy butts is pretty close. But yeah, so I've been making an honest attempt to stop swearing as much. And so I've been picking it up, you know, maybe from Stumped a little bit. Maybe not, I don't know. It's a fun setup. I gotta get multi-shot on this. We'll do a, next time we get the ability to bring our own gun parts, I want to remake this one, but with multi-shot involved. I want to see what this looks like with multi-shot. Ow. I should probably... Nope, it's dead. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of them. I hate gnats. In life and not in life. Oh, secret over there. Yeah, I know I was gonna get hit. I guess I can just try and be accurate with the laser. Problem is I gotta lead them just a little bit. Worth it, though. Just got 2 HP ups from that. I generally default to piss when swearing. Piss is a good one. Like, honestly, there's a lot of good swears that are not swears that, like, aren't going to offend people as much. And, like, for a while, I was distinctly, like, meh on the whole, like, no swearing thing. I think a lot of that had to do with scrap mechanic. You know, it was a lot of very clearly, like, younger children telling me not to swear. And that's always a little bit harder of a thing to be interested in, because it's just, like, I don't want to be beholden to a bunch of children. You know, let's keep gambling here. We got another laser. That's helpful. However, at this point, yeah, I don't need to stick with the word, and since multiplayer's been dead for a while, it makes it a little easier not to have to worry about it. Okay, we gotta go up. Oh, no, we gotta grab these. And this will also let me actually interact with some of the other YouTubers that, you know, I've always wanted to interact with more, but they're actually family friendly, as opposed to me, who's like vaguely friendly. Because I know, like, a Vac, for example, you know, doesn't want swearing as much in his content, and if I don't swear to begin with, it'll be a lot easier to keep to that. Same thing with, like, Stumped, or hell, I don't know. I hope Wells Knight still does videos, because I should probably contact him at some point. Then again, he got really busy with, was it Minecraft? I think he got really busy with Minecraft. Call someone a Muppet. I love the word Muppet. Though that Muppet actually is kind of a little bit mean, because it means that, you know, they've got somebody else's hand shoved up their butt and can't think for themselves. Which, like, yeah, that's... I could see somebody legitimately taking offense to being called a Muppet. Oh, Wells does Hermitcraft. There we go. It was one or the other. Because he's he is a cool guy, and I've always wanted to do more stuff with him, but he is so family friendly, I've never had the courage to ask. You know, I'm like, I would love to play with this guy. You know, he's been very supportive in the past, and we've never, I guess, publicly interacted, but, you know, it was awesome seeing him succeed kind of in parallel to me. And we would, like, throw encouragement at each other every once in a while. I think he got busy with Minecraft. Let's see, is there a theme to this run? Just got here. No, I'm just trying to run for the gunship. Okay, I'm just gonna hide up here. I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to... Oh my god. How many dudes are there in here? It's a bunch. Now, these things aren't actually homing in. They're just kind of coming at me. Did I bounce off spikes? I'm not actually sure what happened there. Whoa, boy. Ow. Lasers. Ooh. Ouch, lasers. Come on. A little bit faster. There we go. But yeah, no theme for this run yet. And probably not going to get a theme for this one, unfortunately, just because of the way random drops go. I'd love it if I could theme them better, but still. Let's see, what the hell is the gun on my left? Energy stream, ×3. It's pretty it's pretty nasty. I don't like this gun that much, because it doesn't work very well with mods. But I'll use it, and in this case, I'm enjoying using it. I don't have any money. Right, because this is one of those rooms. No, I want to get down here. Let's see, will I be doing more crosscode tonight? Probably not. Shell's feeling kind of sick, and I've got to play Starlink Battle for Atlas. Because I was going to play that last night, and I promised, I wanted to play it last night, but it wasn't out. And I promised Joe from I guess the studio that made this game, I promised the developer of this that I'd actually cover this tonight. So I figured I'd start with this, kind of nice warm-up, and then we'd dive into Starlink. Because, like, there's kind of a warm-up time whenever I start streaming for the day. And it's a lot easier to, to kind of shake the rust off. Even though I record daily, but, you know, shake the rust off, with a nice, relaxing, reliable roguelike. And then, switch over to, you know, something that I haven't played before, and so on and so forth. Okay. But yeah, I've been hoping to play more of that lately. And now that my hand's kind of feeling better, it'll be more possible. At least, it's easier on controller stuff. And as long as I don't do any more, like, major vector things, it should make my life easier. Do I see any secrets in here? There's one. Love the Longulus weapon from Beta Gunship. Yeah, that was fun. I wouldn't mind remaking that. I've remade it a couple of times at this point. Yeah, we could do a Longulus run if I get the chance. Relaxing and roguelike on the same sentence does not work for you. I mean, it varies on the roguelike. I would consider Mothergunship to be insanely relaxing. Like I said at the very beginning of this session, it's graceful. You know, there are hectic moments, but it's... There's something zen about this kind of weird bullet ballet. Oh, this is gonna suck. You know, you can just kind of free fly through levels and so on and so forth, and it feels legitimately good. To, like, just kind of fly around. Right, there's only one kind of reward in this kind of room. I guess I could go looking for secrets, but I don't care, we're not sticking around. Let's see. Relaxing roguelike. Do not go in the same sentence. Have you seen Darkest Dungeon? I'm not entirely sure if Darkest Dungeon really counts as a roguelike in my book. It's close-ish. But that... So, I think it's because Darkest Dungeon relies on a little bit more RNG than, you know, say this game. This game is maybe a little bit too roguelike, or roguelite, to qualify after a certain point. Because ultimately, like, it's very predictable. The randomization is almost completely dropped off. Because they don't have, like, a good, proper roguelike mode anymore. Tower of Guns was the much more roguelike of the two. And this is much more of just kind of an arcade fun, you know, whip together some, like, crazy gun combo, and then go destroy things for a while. Spike ball launcher, pulse box, Goliath. Gonna slap it onto this thing. Oh. I can just put that there. Okay, a little bit of crit on this one. But yeah, Mothergunship might be a little bit on the predictable side for most roguelikes, but I find this one to be specifically incredibly relaxing. Gungeon, to some lesser degree, is kind of relaxing. If you know what you're doing, Gungeon isn't so bad. I'm not as I don't know as much about what I'm doing. I think it's one of those where, like, I have this, like, weird mid-ground skill level where I'm good at everything up until kind of, like, the last level, at which point I start dying. And so it's, like, rather zen, except for a couple of boss fights and whatnot. And then with Nuclear Throne, you can just die instantly. That certainly kind of puts a dampener on things. I guess there's a certain zen to just being immediately killable as well. Okay, we want to go through Present Room. Not that we need the extra money, but I'll take it anyway. Man, how long is this room? I guess this run. Because this is the second run on the gunship. I guess it's not so bad. Alright, battle room, battle room, battle room, or battle room. Battle room it is! Yeah, screw the ammo, Conda, and Gungeon. Complete BS RNG boss. Yeah, okay, there are some that are distinctly less fun than others. What other, like, really zen roguelikes are there out there? I don't know, there's a couple that I like, developed a certain mastery for, to the point where it felt zen. I mean, obviously, Mothergunship, I think, in Tower of Guns. Mothergunship, Tower of Guns, Binding of Isaac. It probably just has to do with the amount that I've played of both. Because I've played an insane amount of Mothergunship, Tower of Guns, and so on and so forth. Wizard of Legend could get kind of weirdly zen. Dungreed could get real zen once you became invincible. I wonder if they've nerfed that. I might go back to that. I might bite my tongue a little bit. I still think the developers of Dungreed are kind of dicks. But it might be worth... You know what? Screw it. Yeah, that worked pretty well. Because I really liked Dungreed, even if it was kind of broken and a little, well, weird at times. It was fun. Let's see. There's a game I've been following called Stack Gun Heroes. Works a lot like Mothergunship. I actually haven't heard of that one.
Feel free to let
I would not mind taking a look at that. I'm gonna quickly throw that on Discord so I can actually... go back to it whenever I need to. Because, yeah, I'm trying to build a list of cool roguelikes and Metroidvanias and stuff that are coming out. Unfortunately, the list is massive. And I am still trying very desperately to finish as much as I can. Okay, what do we want to do? Probably this one? So we want to do barrels. Oh. Oh! Let's just do 2 energy streams. Connector 3 triangle. Let's get the burst reactor. And the connector 2 long. That seems reasonable. Let's see, when are you going to play Warframe again when Fortuna comes out? I actually keep, I keep, putting off the idea of just playing Warframe. I don't know how much I'm going to... I'll probably stream Fortuna when it comes out. Before that, I don't know exactly what my plans are going to be, but I actually would like to play some more Warframe. Okay, so this thing's going to be scary. Okay, so we want stack gun heroes, and I might be able to get an invite to it. I've got there's a couple of different roguelikes that I should get access to. Let me just Google it so I can actually find it. Okay, stack gun heroes. Yeah, it looks a lot like OG Tower of Guns, but with a slightly different style. Sure, why not? I'll send him a message, see if I can get access. Waiting for more AI War 2. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know when I'm gonna get to like 90% of the guns on my docket. I really just want to finish some things. You know, Pathfinder Kingmaker is gonna last forever. Same thing with Crosscode, which kind of, like, it sucks a little bit because, like, on one hand, it's not fun to have my entire schedule dominated by, like, one game for too long. On the other hand, there's some really good games, so I guess it's not so bad. Pathfinder definitely improves. I was real grump at Pathfinder. And it is, it turned around in kind of a surprising way. I was really expecting Pathfinder Kingmaker to, you know, after that, like, second session, where I got, like, really mad at the game, I was just like, yeah, you know, I don't think I'll ever play this anymore. And then I kept playing, and then it was actually good. It still has many, many problems. But I find myself enjoying it, a lot more than I thought it would, to some degree. I thought you quit Pathfinder. It's one of those where, like, I think I just needed that second section. Because I wasn't bored at it. I wasn't bored of it. I was mad at it. And it's weird. If I'm mad at a game, it actually generally means I like it. Which is probably... It probably sounds kind of strange. But if you ever see me, like, particularly grumping at a game, you know, like, really picking it apart, it means that there's something about it that I really, really like. And I want it to be better. It's when I'm bored of a game, that means I really don't like it. Let's see. Stack Gun has crazy movement skill perk system where no 2 runs will ever match. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. Based on the, like, very quick, quick impressions that I could get from the Steam page, it looked pretty good. Main problem is just, like, fitting that into my schedule, because I've also got another, card game-based roguelike that I really want to cover called Nowhere Prophet, which I really enjoy. And another one that's coming out at some point called Beacon, which is beautiful, even if I'm garbage at it. Kind of reminds me of that synthetic roguelike, but with actually interesting levels. Let's see. Nothing around here? Nothing around here. Okay, so I need something on the other hand. I guess I could get the Dizzy mini rockets. That's not a bad... That's a cheap, if shitty, energy stream. I don't really know if it's worth it. Is it worth it? Energy stream, damage, fire rate. It doesn't really seem like it's worth it for the amount of drain. We'll just do the Dizzy mini rockets. I like the Dizzies. They're fun. I wish there was such a thing as a multi-shot multiplier on a mod. That'd be amazing. I'm mad because I'm disappointed. Yeah. So yesterday I was playing, I was playing Valkyria Chronicles 4, and I got mad at the game. Ow! I got mad at the game again. Because one of the bosses was, horseshit. And, I'm not saying that lightly, especially after my whole thing of, like, trying not to swear as much. Because it was like, hey, here's an interesting character, an interesting boss that's been drummed up to be this, like, really powerful thing this entire time. How do you kill her? You walk up to her and you, shoot her with a flamethrower, like, 57 times in the chest. More like 7, but still. 5 to 7 times in the chest. Let's go with that. That's a functional reference. And it's like, I was mad because it was like, this isn't a tactical RPG anymore. This is just dumb. This is a gimmick and a poorly implemented one. And I was mad about it because it's like, yeah, I really like this game. I really like the idea of, you know, tactical RPGs. And it's one of the more unique ones that I played recently. And it's a little disappointing when you're like, yeah, there's this whole like section just sucks. And that doesn't happen often in games, but every once in a while it'll happen in a game where I just like have to stop and be like, why? Why would you do this? Did you not have any better ideas? Hey, thank you Gigatronus for the 6-month resub. Don't know why it says 6 months, but okay, it's been longer than that. Thank you for the indeterminately long resub. You probably had like a hiccup or you probably had like a hiccup between subbing, or maybe Twitch is just drunk. I don't know. I really wish Twitch would do it in such a way that, like, even if you don't resub, you know, maybe there's like a streak bonus that you could get for like resubbing to the same channel for like 12 months in a row. But it shouldn't punish you for unsubbing for a month and then coming right back. Because that just feels mean and dumb. But yes, thank you so much anyway. And it's fine if it says the wrong number. I don't know. Okay, we could get the sprayer. Damage, fire rate, spread, pushback. 40% damage. Yeah, that's probably worth it. See, so you're thinking a persistent counter of how many subs you've given to a streamer? Yeah, kind of, because that's currently what like the if you notice, there's the little portraits whenever you look at you know, stream chat. There's a little portrait next to the name, and depending on how long you've been subbed, you get a better portrait. But if you miss a month, that whole ticker resets, and it sucks a little bit. Because it's like, yeah, you know, some people have, like, a month where money is tight. Some people, holy shit. Okay, this is not relaxing. This room sucks. That's a lot of HP there. Okay, that's just the key. So we just gotta kill the flyers, and I think we'll be good. Energy streams are actually really good. I will have to figure out a couple of builds to use these. I might just go piss lasers for a little while. Because, oh boy, somebody is hydrated this round. At least there's some goodies all over the place, and my HP didn't drop too low. It was generous here. Okay, who's left? You're left. Problem is the frame rate dies whenever I start shooting with this. Yeah, I don't know. As a streamer, I actually really wish it was an option for me to just, you know, not require sequential subs. Be nice. Multi-shot add-on. Hello? Yes? Well, that'll help. Okay, so what do we got? Bonus room? We might as well go into the bonus room. I don't know if there's anything here. Yeah. Have him have sub for X amount of months, and then Y amount in a row. Yeah, I think, holy crap, I don't think I've ever seen this room before. This is a cool room. It's scary. But yeah, this is a completely new room. But don't mean to be this high. Are we gonna get shot in the butt? That's okay. Okay, the heavy energy streams could probably do with a little bit of, bounce. I bet that would actually make the gun kind of absurd. Because it does a ton of damage. I wonder if it's got crit. I'll have to pay more attention to the stats. Okay, there we go. Yeah, little careeny with this setup. Hi. I knew I wasn't done yet. Some velocity would kind of help too. The main problem is it burns through your energy in like no time flat. Okay. You know, I'm not actually that injured. Oh, hey. Blue energy stream. Sure. I guess the damage differential is not that major. Oh, let's see. Rolling lava, lava container. Nah, none of these are good. I mean, they probably are good, but I just don't care. Okay, now that I've cut my recording, just in case my computer BSODs or something, I managed to actually crash, Mothergunship here. I think it has to do with the fact that it bottlenecks whenever it loads a new room. And then I have 3 energy streams firing while it's setting up the new room. Bottlenecked a little bit too hard. That's a new one.